Welcome into the Olympic Ice Arena for the third of 4 matchups between the Robert Morris Colonials and the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils. D3 rematch tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. It's a pretty early start time compared to last night where we went past midnight.
Definitely.
Andrew here alongside me, TJ Rose. We get ready for the third matchup between these two teams this weekend. A big name on the scoreboard last night, number 15, Trevor Lozier, the defenseman. He put up 2 against these Colonials last night.
He put up 2. The whole team of Lawrence Tech looked great against the Colonials, but there's one man you have to watch for today. That's Luke Zukowski. He's coming back in for the first period, played a stellar first and a half yesterday and got pulled for Miller. They wanted to switch the goalies up, try them all out this weekend. You're also going to see Maraska and also rookie Pickle, freshman, coming out
as
of
we see them
Carrick
now
High.
Going to take their rookie lap.
Yeah.
Also taking the rookie lap, Steven Probosi. He was scratched last night. He gets the nod today. But if we look at the Blue Devils, we actually have a roster today, which is, a good thing.
Yeah, very different from yesterday.
But a lot of guys who were, staples last night, taking the day off today. One name specifically, Luke Radu. He had 2 goals as well. Also 42 points last season. He's going to be sitting in the stands today, giving him a little bit of a break.
That is a huge break for the Colonials today. Looking for the bounce back, and one of their top players are sitting out today, getting some rest. Got to take advantage of that.
Colonials going with basically the same lineup, except for that one, the goalie switch in that Miller will not dress, Pickle will go. But on the back end, Probosi in, as we said, Cavato will be sitting out today. So we get ready. Lawrence Tech's starting goaltender will be the man who came in late in the game last night. It was Nolan Foster. So he pitched a shutout last night in half a game of work.
Honestly, not a bad last season either for. Oh no, didn't have. I'm looking at the wrong player there.
We don't really have stats for last year unless they were on Lawrence Tech last year.
Yeah, okay. See what the freshman's got today. Saw what he had yesterday. See if he carries that. At the 1,000 save percentage right there.
Yeah, see if he can keep it up.
Yeah.
If things go the same as yesterday, we might even see their third goalie, Noah Miklos, make his way into the crease tonight. We're not going to guarantee anything.
Yeah.
If things go the same as they did.
Exactly. You never know.
As we said, Foster gets the start. Nick Chiappetta. And as the aforementioned Trevor Lozier on defense. On the front end, Jeff Rand. I missed that name. Will Jentz, and then Tommy Walsh will get the start for the Blue Devils. On the far side, looking like the Colonials are going to start a different line today.
Yeah.
Different forward group, at least.
Definitely.
The aforementioned Luke Zukowski will get the start. Assistant captain Noah Long. And Braden Rogerson. Alex Kasivi also getting the start. Amir Cooper, the lone goal scorer for the Colonials, got his first career goal last night.
How about that?
And assistant captain Wade Daniels will start in the middle.
Love seeing Cooper getting some praise after that goal. He had a great performance yesterday, too.
As we're going to step aside for the national anthem. No Mr. John Tucci today, but still, Jeff Jimerson is a beautiful second.
Oh, yeah. Cannot complain with a little Jeff Jimerson action on a Saturday afternoon. Little Friday night Tucci transitions to Jeff Jimerson.
Both teams respectively breaking their huddles. As we get ready for the third meeting between the Colonials and the Blue Devils this weekend. Daniels will...
Excited for this new line group for the Colonials here. With Daniels, like you're about to say.
And Daniels getting ready to go into the face-off.
Daniels showed some passion and motion last night in last minute of the third. Getting a little scuffle with, I believe, number
24.
24. That would be Josh Peterson, who looked really good last night.
And the third matchup between the Colonials and the Blue Devils is underway. Colonials will start in their own zone. Kasivi will move that one. Rogerson will move it back to Kasivi. He'll enter the zone. Poked off his stick momentarily before getting flipped back into the zone. Daniels will try and move it to Kasivi in the slot. Digging for it. Cooper, it'll go to the Blue Devils.
Already off to a hot start this line.
Holcamp dumps it in. He's pressured by Long. It'll be left for Rogerson. Rogerson towards the middle off the skate of Daniels and sent back in. Stick lift by Daniels, and now he will move forward. Gets hit off the puck as though a scrum along the wall. Sent into the far side. Rogerson will chase for the Colonials. He'll get met by Zermino. Zermino takes him down as Zukowski covers the loose puck.
Good cover there by Zook. Heads up play there. A little tired first line. Get some fresh legs out there now. Keeping Kyle Kloss and Tepsic on the same line. I did like that little combo last night. A lot of speed there.
If I'm not mistaken, Riffner is lining up as a defenseman as the shot comes from the point, saved away by Zukowski.
Talking about his two-way skills last night. I mean, there he is starting at defense right next to Austin Patininski today.
Moving in, shot there is saved away by Zukowski on Rand. It'll be picked up in the corner by Peterson. Out to the point. Spinning around, shot by Peterson is blocked into the corner.
Nice block by Riffner there.
Can't get it out is Kloss. The Blue Devils still have it. Moving into the slot. Shot there is saved by Zukowski and sent to the corner. Peterson sends it down behind. Rand will leave it. It'll go all the way out and cleared out by the Colonials. Boring on the chase.
Couple of nice block shots there by the Colonial defense.
Boring enters the zone. Poked off momentarily, though, by Scarelli. He'll get it out. Try and move that on to Bryce Maraska, but it'll be sent right back in. Patineski tries to find Vukman, who bounce off his stick, and on net. Cleared again by Patineski all the way down for an icing.
A little miscommunication there by Patininski and the forwards there. Had Bryce Maraska open on the right side, but went the other way and just got an icing from that. A little miscommunication.
Patineski trying to
gather some information on.
Ask why.
Yeah.
Get some answers.
Yeah.
Off the draw, the Colonials will win it. Fighting for it is Greer. He's got a couple Colonials on him. It'll go up to the point. Barnes can't corral it. Back to pick it up is Wright. He'll move it forward. Poked away. Now here come the Blue Devils. Cutting in, taken out on while the cross. Loses stick and a glove.
Was that Maraska with the hit there?
I think so.
Wow, look at that. Don't see that a lot from the sophomore.
Maraska will send it down. No icing is the call. Thought it was an icing was Foster. Moving forward is Barnes. He gets it poked off him. Colonials trying to bounce back offensively, but no luck. Pass moved forward, and down goes
Spiegel there.
Spiegel. Right in front of us as the puck will get sent back down by the Blue Devils. Long sends that one the distance to Spiegel. He'll move it slightly forward. Dancing forward, Lamago. He can't get there.
So it looks like Lamonga, who started defense last night, is now playing forward.
Yeah.
So Riff and Lamonga switching today.
Both with experience at those positions at D4 level.
Yeah.
So seemingly switching back today.
Yeah, you love to see that. A couple of Swiss Army knives on this team.
Long will flick that one around. It'll be intercepted by Greer. He'll send that one back behind the net. Long will move that one to Kasivi. Kasivi flips it all the way across. As taken down is Spiegel.
Spiegel did good to brace that hit right there. He saw it coming, felt it.
Holkamp sends that one out, bounces off a stick, and now the Colonials have it, but an almost costly turnover by Patneski.
Looking for that one-time back to Daniels there.
Sent around by Giordano. Riffner fighting for it. It'll go back behind. Peterson with Daniels on him. Those two have some history. Riffner will flip it back to the middle to Daniels, and he'll flip it in for a dump and chase. Sent around. No Blue Devil there, but can't corral it there is Killen. Moving forward. The Blue Devils. Patneski pushing the puck off Rand momentarily. Back to the point. Shot saved away by Zukowski. Rand will flip that one to Gents. Gents back to the point. Peterson. Back to Gents. Tries to get around Patneski. Can't do so. Tepsik will try and clear that one out. Barely kept in at the line. Gents fighting for it. Riffner will try and send it through a leg. Turned over, though.
Great work by Gents keeping that puck still in play.
The Colonials can't get the puck off of Gents. Sent over to Peterson. He'll wind fire and blocked by Patneski without a stick. Net comes off.
Gotta love that from your defenseman right there. No stick, still willing to put the body on the line. I think that hit his hand right there.
Yeah, he got down. His hand was down on the ice, so I saw one hand get wrapped up last night in the ref.
Yeah, really.
Don't want to see another one.
Exactly. Especially with your top four defensemen. Be a huge loss if any injury happened from that.
Sent around by Probosi, getting his first little bit of action.
Yeah.
As dancing forward, Kloss gets around the defenseman. Barnes still fighting with it, but he will send it down off of Kloss's stick.
Unlucky. Looks like Scarilli and Gents come at it a little bit early.
Probosi's clear attempt will go straight to a Blue Devil. Greer leaves it at the line and sent around. Probosi out to get it. He'll flip it up the wall. Blue Devil still with it. Finally getting it out is Killen. Tepsik will leave it back to the defense. Scarilli behind to Probosi. He'll move it up to Killen. Killen goes between A legs, but can't get through the second defenseman.
Lawrence Tech just swarming the puck every time Colonials get it. It's always a 2-to-1 ratio every time the Colonials have it.
Seemingly their game plan of leave someone open, but if you can't get to them,
exactly.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Fighting forward along the wall, Vukman with a little bit of a fire. As held off sides momentarily there was Giordano by Killen. Killen will try and poke that one forward. Can't get it is Newton. Back to the point, fanning on it. Probosi moving in. Save made by Zukowski as he full-on dived at that one.
Great work by Zukowski, just being heads up, know where that puck is. A little sketchy right there by Probosi as he fans on the pass trying to go across. Zukowski bailing him out there on that bad turnover.
Captain Vukman in on the draw. Out to the point. Sent around by Chiappetta. Or it's picked up. Fight along in the corner. Maraska will pick up the loose puck as he gets pushed down. Long coming to his aid for a moment. We'll go back to the point. Shot goes wide. Long. He'll carry forward. Long sends it on net. That one will just barely graze the netting. The disadvantage of having the net over the ice as opposed to kind of pushed backwards.
Very unfortunate there. Bookman thinking that it didn't hit it, but just that little graze, you saw a little movement on the netting there. Unfortunate. Very good composure by Noah Long, just carrying that puck right up the middle, trying to get some low. A little dump and chase action.
Coming out with it off the draw is Peterson. He'll be moved up the wall. Blue Devils moving in. Pass is blocked by Patneski. Riffner will grab it. Back to Patneski. Home run pass to Maraska. Can't connect. Peterson in his own zone. We'll move that slowly up to Ivanov. Ivanov will send that one to Golden. Golden poked off his stick momentarily by Riffner. And Newton trying to dig it out for the Colonials. Taken down, but sent in deep. Patneski will flip that one out to center.
Riffner and Patninsky really liking this duo behind their lineup at the defensive line, too.
Coming out with his Lamago in the offensive zone. Sends that one toward the middle. Spriegel will try and send that one up. Is taken down hard with Cerrone. In come the Blue Devils. Shot there is blocked by Scarilli. Rebound won't go. Out to the point to Barnes. Barnes' shot goes wide. Behind the net, digging it out is Lamago. He will flip it toward high stick on the puck as the Blue Devils couldn't touch it until the Colonials did. And sent in by Cerrone.
Colonials started this game off pretty much a little bit hot, looking good, but starting to slow down just a little bit.
Barnes dancing around in the slot. Shot, save made, rebound.
Oh my.
Saved by Zukowski. I think the net came off, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. But if it did matter, that's a game saver.
Zukowski is on a different planet right now. I don't know what has happened to this goaltender, but looks like a little scrum down there, too.
We've got two people wrestling down there. And guess who it is? It's Wade Daniels again.
Oh, my goodness. No, looks like Scarilli.
Oh, I saw Daniels move out of the pile. Might have been Scarilli.
It could have been both, honestly.
Oh,
You
yeah.
never know. I mean,
are we going to get anything out of this?
Captain Bookman, see if you can get any information.
Going to the box is Logan Barnes in gray. So at least something, but Scarilli, who you were correct, will go to the box as well. So I'm assuming this is going to be 5-on-5. I don't.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
With the Colonials having 5 out there, but no final decision is yet made by the referee.
But Zukowski he was beat out of his mind and then just somehow scrambles his way across to make a beautiful save.
Those last-minute saves, he just dives, puts his whole body out there, laying it all on the line. He makes that big save, those highlight moments. It's great. He has a couple of great highlights past 2 days.
Yeah. Referees getting into a discussion. Seeing what the calls are going to be. But we know in the box is Scarilli and Barnes. Linesman having a little chat with Zukowski on the far side. As now we get the official word, it will be 5s, which is what we expected, incidental.
Wow.
2 minutes for roughing and 2 minutes for for cross-checking each.
Yeah.
So they'll still be sitting for 4 minutes.
Okay, yep.
But 5-on-5 is incidental. Off the draw. Blue Devils dancing that one around. Still with it is Fisher. Going towards the slot. No stick there for the Blue Devils. Sent around. Fisher getting into it. Finally getting it to the line, but not out. Shot from the point is saved by Zukowski. That one will go the distance. No icing. Chiappetta will get there before the line. That will be poked and hit by Killen.
Big
and
hit.
He's out. Ooh, that was a scary hit. He was not looking where he was going.
No. Head down right there. Killen met him right there. Big hit. Getting up slowly.
Nick Berrettini.
It's a big loss if he doesn't come back, too, for this Lawrence Tech team. Showed a couple highlight plays yesterday.
Never like to see someone down.
Oh, never, ever. Hoping for the best here. Trainer coming out, meeting him on the Lawrence Tech bench.
We'll probably meet him on the bench. Getting off on his own volition, too. No help. So maybe just the wind got knocked out of him. Which is, I believe, the best case scenario.
Definitely.
I mean, probably best case scenario is nothing bad happens.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah. Hopefully we'll see him back in 2 minutes.
The trainer did go back to the penalty box, so
okay. Nice.
Must have been told he's all good.
Yeah, good sign right there.
Maraska flipping forward. He can't get it into the line. Riffner in a foot race. Tying up the stick. Riffner on his backside. If that gets out, that's a beautiful play.
Yeah,
Instead, turns it over.
Riff looking great at defense tonight.
Riffner will pick it up behind his own goal. He'll try and find Newton. Enough distraction as that one gets sent around. Picked up by Peterson. He'll move that one forward. Newton will send it right back, but turned over once again.
Great play to just be there by Newton. Unfortunately, couldn't dump that in, though.
Peterson's shot is saved away by Zukowski. Sent up the wall. Now here comes Riffner. Riffner with one man to beat. Can't get around him. He'll try and send that one down, but a pinching Cerrone turns this almost into a 2-on-1. Cutting into the slot. Around. Shot is blocked behind the net. Digging it out is Fuerst. Getting a little help from Riffner as digging in is Christopher. Riffner will move that to Vukman. Vukman will send that the length of the ice. Cerrone trying to beat out the icing, but won't be able to. Icing.
Tired Colonial line here. Hopefully they can get a little win here and break out, try to get some people off. Riffner, long shift here, but great shift. Showing what he can do on both ends of the ice.
This line has been a real wrecking crew. Vukman, Newton, and Maraska.
Yeah. Great third line right here. That's what you want from your third line.
I think it's a mismatched line right now, but because of the icing, but still, those three. And there again, that one was Cerrone, so he's adding to that line as well. Shot there is blocked by a diving Cerrone. Sent around behind. Riffner can't corral. He'll be sent out. Shot from the top of the circle, saved away by Zukowski, and covered. 8:13 to go in the first period of play.
Colonials do get that change they needed. Some fresh legs now back on the ice. Scarilli and Barnes still in the box. About 2 more minutes.
Yeah, about 2. After the draw. And we picked up by Dolman. And a penalty on the Colonials. It's going to be a hold on Noah Long. So a costly one as the Colonials didn't seem too out of the game. And, I mean, one thing could change everything.
This could be costly. But this Colonial team has a lot of two-way players. You have two of your top defensemen now in the box, now going on the penalty kill. But this Colonial team has a couple of players that play offense that have played defense before. So let's see if some of those players get out here, like Tepsik. He's taking the face-off, though. They have him at center.
Digging it out will be the Blue Devils. Walsh. Back to Fisher. Fisher down into the slot. Shot is blocked. Bouncing out. Turned over and cleared out by Rogerson.
Great work by Rogerson. Kloss right there.
Kloss on the pressure. Trying to force a turnover. Fisher will carry for the Blue Devils. Gets around Kloss. Moving in. Shot save made by Zukowski. And held again. 127 on the penalty. 7:31 in the period.
Yeah. Zukowski still coming up top on this Blue Devils team. Got the Vukman-Daniels line coming back out. Showed that a lot yesterday what they can do on the penalty kill.
Back to the point, Peterson. Across. Back to Peterson. His shot is, I believe that just sailed wide. I thought it hit someone.
It could have. I think it sailed wide too.
Fisher. Send that one down to the corner. Sent towards the slot. Moving in across. Can't find Walsh. Back to Peterson. One more pass. Shot coming in is blockered away by Zukowski. Stick shatters. Trying to figure out whose stick that is. I think it's a Colonial. Patniski, yeah. Second time he's been without a stick.
At least he's used to it now.
Sent over to the slot. Shot goes wide. Rebound. Out to the point to Peterson. Peterson across. Fisher dances around Daniels. His shot goes wide. Across on the far wall. And cleared out of danger. Zukowski diving across to make that.
Dude is a brick wall past 2 games. You cannot stop Zukowski. And Scarilli and Barnes now back on the benches. Good to see that. Colonials need some fresh defenders.
Definitely. Probably send them right out here.
Yeah, they should. Let's see what they do. Maybe they can't change yet, or can they?
I think they were just... I think Patniski was going to go back out. He was just looking for a new stick.
Yep.
Also, I don't think they could because they knocked the net off.
Yeah.
So they couldn't change anyway.
Yeah,
I think
correct.
you're right on that.
Okay. 31 seconds left on this penalty for the Blue Devils.
They will send it down. Golden behind. Up to Fisher. Fisher gets met by Daniels and cleared out by Patniski.
New stick.
And just as expected, Scarilli will jump right on. First chance he gets.
There we go.
Moving forward are the Blue Devils on the power play. Lozier. And shot is saved away by Zukowski. Rebound will go behind the net. Zukowski flopping like a fish to make that save again, but no shot came. Fisher's shot is blocked. Cleared out by Killen. He's got to try and beat someone, but instead it'll be Foster clearing it out. Colonials kill the penalty and now moving their way on offense. Killen will send it behind the net. It'll go to Riffner. Riffner winds, fires, goes wide.
Honestly love that idea by Riffner there. Take a shot. Not a lot of shots this period by the Colonials. Put some on. You never know what could happen.
Scarilli moved that up to Riffner. He'll go to Killen. He will kick that one into the offensive zone. Right. Clearing attempt will go straight to Scarilli. Over to Riffner. Riffner will dance. Can't find Killen. Holding it Dolman. It'll go back to Killen. Killen can't corral it. Back to Riffner. Riffner to Killen.
Little fake shot from Riffner.
Killen's still with it. He'll send it to Riffner. Has someone on him. Tries to send it right back to Killen. Can't do so. And here come the Blue Devils. Zermeno. Shot save made Zukowski and covered. 4:55 to go in the first.
Successful penalty kill by the Colonials there. Much needed. Low scoring game, 0-0.
This is not the first time we've seen a game that was very offensive heavy become very defensive game just the next day.
Literally.
Getting deja vu from last weekend.
Correct. Oh my, Canisius.
Off the draw. It'll be won by the Colonials, but no Colonial in the vicinity. Christopher will carry. Gets poked off his stick by Vukman. He's going to try and move with speed. Christopher putting the body in the way, though. Chiappetta will try and move past Maraska. He will get into the zone. Shot is blocked by Patneski. Bookman with it now. Bookman tries to get around Boring. Boring with it. He'll move it up. Kept in, not by Probosi. Misses that one.
Unfortunate right there by Probosi.
Ivanov's shot will go into the netting as a great chance for the Blue Devils comes in off a misplay by the Colonials.
Definitely a great chance. That was a little scary opportunity that the Blue Devils had there. Zukowski still showing what he's got. Doing his thing.
On the draw, Daniels will go back to Riffner, or Long. Spin around is sent on net. As here comes Cooper. He'll move it to Kasivi. Kasivi fighting for it. Tried to send it towards the slot. No one there in white. Boring will carry. He'll try and move it forward. Gets poked off and offsides of the Blue Devils.
Hearing Kasivi scream. He wanted that puck down the ice so bad. Heard it from right here.
As a collision with Cooper turns both men sideways.
Cooper, a little big guy right here. Not afraid to show a little boom.
Boring in. Shot goes off the stick of Zukowski. Still with that offensive zone. Peterson, his shot is blocked. Another chance foiled on Gents.
No trip there. As a Colonial, Kasivi gets tied up in mid-ice.
Cerrone takes a tumble into the wall. Daniels takes a tumble in front of us as well.
Everyone's going down.
Moving in, Gents tried to split the D, can't do so. And looks like he gave a little tap to Zukowski on the skate by.
Yeah, that's not. Don't need to start anything yet. It's first period. Don't want that game to go that way just yet. Try to show some sportsmanship. It is hockey. You obviously get those moments, but try to preserve that.
3:01 in the first period remaining. Back to the point. Waiting is Barnes. Dancing down the wall. Behind the net. Pass is blocked by Kloss. Riffner takes a tumble. Out to the slot, intercepted though by Scarilli, and he will clear it out. Giordano will send it around. Zukowski flipping that one.
Yeah. Nice little smooth.
Dancing around Kloss, can't keep up to that puck. As knocking off the puck there was Spriegel. Didn't get a full hit off, but he knocked him clear of the puck at least a little bit. But here come the Blue Devils in. Breakaway. Save made Zukowski.
Blocker save there. Off the
out in front. Shot save made again. Zukowski playing out of his mind again. Down to the goal line. Sent in front. Save made Zukowski. As that man deserves a medal.
He does. I said he was on a different planet earlier. He was on Mars earlier. I think he's on Neptune now. I don't know.
He keeps going.
Just keeps going up and up.
Off the draw, still fighting for it. Kloss will get it out. He'll try and dance around, too far out of his reach, though. Peterson off the wall. Turnover, sent in by Tepsik. Back and forth the puck will go. Finally getting it in as the Blue Devils. As a stick breaks, I believe on a slash, but there's going to be no call.
Yeah. Got away with one there.
Killen will send that one. Flip down, Patneski. Fighting for it, Tepsik. Makes his way back to Patneski. He'll send it to Kloss. Can't get a swing on it.
Try and swing for the fences right there, Kloss.
Sent Probosi. Catching with Patneski. 1 minute to go. Patneski up to Killen. He'll try and flip it forward. He'll move it forward enough for Newton. He gets pressured by Barnes. as he gets powered off. Cutting forward, Walsh. In, shot is blocked off the broken stick in front of the net. Newton digging forward. It'll come out. Shot there. Gloved away by Zukowski on Fisher.
35 seconds remaining. Great period right here by both teams. A lot of good opportunities, mainly for the Blue Devils, but
well, while the Blue Devils seem to have a lot of possession of the puck, it doesn't seem as dangerous as it did in the game before.
Correct.
The Colonials seem to be doing a better job of getting the puck. They just can't do that next step.
Exactly.
They just can't get into the
that
offensive
transition,
zone.
Yes.
They're seemingly understanding what the Blue Devils are trying to do. They just don't know what to do themselves.
Yes.
It seems like.
100% agree with that.
Moroska trying to get it out. He can't. It's kept in at the line. Barnes tries to send it around. It'll go out to him in the slot and blocked away by Rogerson. Moroska off the glass will make its way all the way to center. Fisher into the middle. Runs into a hip. Barnes shot in the final seconds. And taken down are a couple players. I think Zukowski took down the Blue Devil. And I think Barnes took down a Colonial.
Yeah, Moroska goes down, but Zukowski letting him know not to get in his zone right there. Getting a little bit too close there, buddy.
5 seconds to go in the first period. Foster will stay in the net. They don't want to risk an empty netter with 5 seconds. It'll be won by the Colonials, so a good play. Kept in at the line. Last second shot is saved away. Might have been blocked by Patneski, but could have also been saved by Zukowski as a scoreless first period. First time we've seen that this weekend.
Yeah, Zukowski coming up on top this period. His day is most likely done. We never know.
At this point with a shutout, you got to keep him in.
You think?
Although I said it, so it's
hey, no, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's not during the play, you know.
Yeah.
So hopefully no jinx there. But yeah, that'll be curious to see who they roll out in this second.
Yeah, it'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah, see if they go with the newcomer Brock Moroska, played D4 last year. Planned on playing him in the second, from what we heard at least. But now Zukowski. Some questions.
Said it again, so maybe we reversed it.
Exactly.
We reversed it. We both said it. But for the first period, 0-0 is the score. We will be back in 13 minutes for the second period. Second period getting ready to begin. As we look down the tunnel, because we're sitting right next to it, all the guys technically can come and talk to us, but we did get a little confirmation. It looks like, what do we get confirmation of?
Luke Zukowski coming back in the second right here. Wants to continue his reign against Lawrence Tech. Coach Norm Riffner gives him the nod. We'll see how long that stays. RMU coming out of their locker room here, kind of buzzing.
Yeah, they're like feeling good.
They're dancing right here. They're feeling it. Heads are bumping.
It seems like they enjoyed that period better than the first period last game.
Yeah, they got some momentum. They have some energy right here. You don't see a lot, especially not yet this season, last game. It's pretty exciting to see, and let's see what they bring to the ice here. Captain Bookman trying to get the players going. Gotta love it.
Yes, it does look like the Blue Devils did not get the memo to come out for the second period.
A little late.
I wonder if they're either we're getting scolded by coach.
Yeah.
Being maybe. Like, how could you make this game close? I don't know. I don't want to assume anything. Could have just been they lost track of time.
No. True. Could be both. I mean, I do like that little first one, that little shout. They could be. The play hasn't been as good for Lawrence Tech this game.
They've been a little dominant in shots. 28-3 at the shots. But if I'm not mistaken, the Colonials had one in the first period last game. Maybe two.
Yeah. So
they're doing better.
Exactly. Improvement. You love seeing that. And the defense looked a lot better, too, this game in that first period.
As I pointed out, it seemed like the Blue Devils were still commanding play, but it wasn't like they had a bunch of zone time and they were passing the puck around. It seemed like a lot of their shots were coming in on rushes or just a couple spurts, and then the Colonials were breaking it up. They just couldn't take the next step into the offensive zone. They'd go into the neutral zone, dump it in, they just couldn't retrieve it.
No, I agree. Even on the power play, they have a strong power play last game and pretty much shut down by the Colonials penalty kill. Not a lot of shots were generated. If they were, Zukowski coming up top. Colonials ready for battle, still waiting on the Blue Devils.
Yeah, Colonials not backing down. They're putting the pressure on the Blue Devils.
Setting the tone. Let's see if they can set this tone in the beginning of the second.
Draw for the second period is down. A lot of bodies fighting for it. It'll come out to the Blue Devils. Carrying in is Fisher. Fisher behind the net. Out to the point. Shot there is blocked by Daniels. It'll go right back to Fisher, though. He'll move it across. Coming in, shot off the bar. And out off the side of the building.
Yeah, a little quick release by Trevor Lozier. Another player to watch on this Blue Devils team, as you said earlier. He had 2 points last night. Shown that shot.
Last night.
2 goals last night. Shown how and why. Pretty fast shot going off the bar. Zukowski doing a little flurry, rubbing the bar a little bit.
Yeah.
A little thank you.
And on the draw is Tepsic for the Colonials and Gents for the Blue Devils. Gents will send it back to Lozier. Patneski thought he was going to intercept that one. He'll intercept that puck, though. Leaves it for Fisher. Sent towards the slot. Bad turnover. Into this middle. Shot there. Saved away by Zukowski and held. As a little bit of a sloppy play there from Patneski.
Yeah, definitely a little sloppy. Looked good for a moment there, but just lost track of that puck and bad turnover.
Tepsic will win that draw back to Riffner, who move it to Killen, can't get it out. Into the slot. Dancing around Patneski. Shot goes over the net. Back to the point, Chiappetta. Down behind. Golden fighting with Riffner. In to help. But coming out with it, Riffner. He gets a burst of speed, sends it around. Colonials will win a race to the puck in the offensive zone, just what I said they needed.
Yeah.
Sent in front, fanning on the first shot there was Kloss.
Don't see that a lot from Kloss. Got a little too happy with that puck sitting right there.
Sent behind the net, Killen on the pressure. But the Blue Devils will get it out. Perbosi will send it right back to Killen. Killen has a man open, elects the shot. Save made by Fisher.
Love to see this from the Colonials. No, you're good. Love to see this from the Colonials right here. Pounding the zone here, trying to put some shots on net.
And in the offensive zone, Rand behind the net, poked away by Scarilli. Greer to collect. Carries it into the slot. Shot there, goes way wide. Greer down to the goal line behind the net, goes for a wraparound. Net comes off. And a whistle.
These pegs, very touchy.
Blue Devils screaming at Zukowski saying you keep doing it on purpose, and Zukowski saying the pegs are terrible. Which, from experience,
they are.
They're not great.
Yeah. Nothing you can do. Luke Zukowski, he's a big guy. I mean, he's using all that weight pushing off the post right there. I mean, and the pegs are not good quality.
Killen turns that one over to Rand. He'll go out to Peterson. Jeez. Having trouble with names early.
Oh, you're good.
Rand tries to send that one out to Rants. Gents. Jeez. Gents will send that one behind the net. Out to get it is Rand. Bounces it off the back of the net. Crosby play there from the Michigan men.
A little scary right there. Almost turned into some. Puck just sitting right in the middle of the right in front of Zukowski.
Boring will move that one forward. Bet gets past Scarilli who was pinching. Maraska in the corner. Will try and clear that one. Kept in. Tried to clear again. It's kept in. Shot there. Goes off the mask of Zukowski. In. Save made on the second chance as Cutting through the crease was Greer, and Colonials taking exception to that.
Yeah, definitely. Greer's been all over Zukowski in that crease right there. Skrilly not liking it, exchanging some blows. Nothing crazy, a little here and there. Showing that he does not like that. We'll stick up for Zukowski when needed.
Bookman will send it around. It'll go into the crease. Zukowski wanted to cover it. Cleared out, fighting for it is Long. It'll make its way up to the point, bouncing over the stick, though, of Barnes and all the way down. Barnes will have it. Turning up with Ivanov for Fisher. Fisher trying to loop back in. Bookman trying to stop him. Gets around Long and now in the corner. Fisher still with it, pressured by Bookman, and Maraska will not get that one out. Maraska does get it out now to Newton.
Nice little pass by Maraska there.
Newton hits the line and sends it in deep. Barnes sends that one the length of the ice, and there will be a Blue Devil icing. 16:02 to go in the second.
Great play from Colonial so far in the first 4 minutes here. Blue Devils try to get some changes. Aren't that sneaky enough too. Not as sneaky as Adam Skrilly last night. Got away with one.
I mean, I might not remember being on there, but I think Christopher might have gotten away with it.
Maybe.
I mean, he wasn't involved in the play, so he might have been out on the sides. Yeah. But we'll see next whistle cutting in. Breakaway upcoming. Blue Devils in. Save made Zukowski on Tommy Walsh.
Just going to eat him up all night. Zukowski's on another level right now.
Okay, I might have been wrong. Christopher's going to the bench, so that was a false claim. He just got on.
Okay, yep. Looks like whole new.
Whole new. So no one snuck on. And
yeah.
False claim, and we apologize for that.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're good.
Umago in on the draw. Back to the Blue Devils. Defense shot is saved and all the way out off Zukowski off the blocker. Turn over to Lamago. He'll hit the line and send it in. Blue Devils making their way forward. Moving forward, Lozier tries to send it in. Cerrone will chip that one out. And back to their own zone are the Blue Devils. Chiappetta. Move that one up the walls. Kept in by Kasivi. Still moving with it. Tried to send it towards the slot. It'll get blocked and go back behind the net.
Alex Kasivi's been flying tonight all around the ice.
Scarelli back down to Kasivi behind the net. In front, digging for it. Lots of bodies in front. Can't get it as it goes through the crease.
Well, that was one of those scary moments right there for the Blue Devils. RMU starting to attack more and more this goaltender down here.
Spriegel doing a nice job bodying off the Blue Devil defense. A lot of bodies behind the net. Spriegel sends it out in front. Kasivi digging for it. Spin around shot is blocked. Here come the Blue Devils again. Holcamp will send it around, go for a change. Perbosi up to Daniels. Daniels will backhand that in. Off the goaltender, killing the first one to it in front. Can't find Cooper.
Another close opportunity. They're still knocking at the door.
Sent the length, no icing. Left off for Greer. Body's digging for it. It'll come out to Gents. Out to the point. Shot there, saved away, rebound available. Stopped by Tepsic. Tepsic tried to send that one in the middle, no one there. Back to get it, Peterson. His pass is tipped. Gents in the offensive zone. Toward the slot. Just going wide. Peterson tried to give it to Gents. Turns it over to Tepsic. Tepsic can't get it out. Into the middle. Back to the point. Shot there is blocked. Rebound there is blocked again.
Great work on this Colonial team. Everyone laying the body. Killing reverse hit. Whoa. There we go.
Giordano tried to line him up. Moving in Greer. Shot there off the bar and into the netting.
Daniel killing. A little mean hit at center ice.
Would have been nice if he kept the puck
Yeah.
and just kept going.
Dude, that would have been great.
2-on-1 if he does.
Can't stop the bull moment right there if he got through there.
Defensive zone draw for the Colonials coming up. It'll be won by the Blue Devils, but pushed out by Newton. Carrying his Barnes, sent on net. Zukowski pushes it away. Long will get taken down, and a penalty upcoming to the Blue Devils. And Long is still down.
Medical trainer coming on the ice.
That was a scary hit.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to see there. Very cheap hit.
Long still on the ice.
Noah Long, he's a tough guy here. See if he can get up. Not entirely sure what part of the body. Maybe head he's holding here.
He's starting to stir.
Hopefully wind knocked out of him. Hopefully, hoping for the best. Skating on his own.
Yeah, skating on his own. Long back to his feet. But the Colonials are going to get a power play out of this scary situation.
Yeah, very scary. Long appears to be looking good. Hopefully he's going to take some time. Definitely has to come off the ice.
Yeah. Especially, yeah.
After, yep. Going to sit behind the bench, take some time off.
Max Golden will go 2 minutes for checking from behind. We saw that in the Canisius game last week. Into the slot, dancing around. Cooper's shot is blocked and then cleared out by the Blue Devils.
See how this Colonial team responds to their assistant captain getting a little cheap shot. Hopefully a little adrenaline in them, especially on the power play here. It's the time to do it.
Rogerson over to Cooper. Cooper into the zone, gets knocked off and sends it deep. Clearing attempt goes straight to Rogerson. Shot at the point. Tipped and saved away by Foster.
Good little shot there by Rogerson, trying to get a little redirect in front of the net. Puck's moving a good pace, right on the ice too. It's a good shot there.
Scarilli jumping on for Rogerson.
Look at the Riffner one-timer. I like Riffner on the left side there.
Face-off won by the Blue Devils. Tried to be cleared out. Riffner can't keep it in, and it'll go the distance. Zukowski out. He'll leave it for Riffner, who will drop it to Scarilli. Scarilli gets around Jantz and then cleared in by Patneski. Clearing attempt kept in at the line by Riffner. Moves it down. Daniels back to Riffner. Riffner over to Patneski. Battingle shot tried to go across for Daniels. Just chipped by a Blue Devil stick.
Nice little look there by Patninsky to Daniels. Just couldn't connect right, but next time could be a great opportunity.
Riffner finds Patneski. He'll try and send it right back to Daniels, but intercepted. 30 seconds-ish to go. Moves it forward to Cooper. Cooper shot off the glove and drops behind the net.
Cooper generating some good opportunities for the Colonial offense here.
24 seconds to go as Riffner gets help from Daniels, but that's going to be, I believe, an interference call.
Maybe, I didn't see who hit Noah Long, but maybe.
Well, no, he's still in the box.
No, but like when he got injured.
Yeah, he's still in the box.
Yeah, correct. Nope. Airhead moment there. I'll take that. It's on me. Hand up. Accountability.
Daniel's going to go for interference.
I'm not sure what the...
That's a 50-50 call, I'd say.
You think? Okay.
I'd say you could take him sometimes, take him not
Gotcha.
other times.
Okay.
Because he technically didn't have the puck, but he was trying to play the puck and lay a body.
Yeah.
He was just, I don't know.
Got you. Just a bang-bang play. 50-50, like you said.
Yeah.
Depends who's refereeing tonight.
Exactly.
Or
Depends
today,
on who's
I guess.
refereeing.
Yeah.
Four on four. Fisher dangles around Kloss. Still moving around. Will go behind the net. Leaves it for Peterson. Pressured off. Long on the ice again, so good to see that.
Love to see that.
Blue Devil penalty expires, so power play for them. Moving into the slot, defense coming out for the Colonials, out to the point. Peterson's shot is blocked by Tepsik and out of the zone.
Good block by Tepsik. Putting the body on the line, hitting off the skate.
This one will go up to Zermeno. We're moving forward to Rand. Rand gets hit off the puck momentarily by Rogerson. Still with it, holding it along that wall. We poked out to the point to Fisher. Fisher dangles out Kloss. Sent behind the net. Walsh back to the point. Back and forth. Fisher. Lozier. One more in front. Shot goes wide. Fisher all the way across. Walsh towards the slot. Can't get a tip.
Try to go between the legs there.
Fisher back to Lozier. Walsh sends it behind. Rand. Up Lozier. Over to Fisher. Fisher fans. Cleared out.
Heard
by
the wind
Kloss.
from here. Excuse me. Heard the wind from there.
20 seconds to go on the Blue Devil power play. Moving forward with it, Lozier. He'll dance in, gets poked off by Rogerson. Back to the point, fanning on that one. Broken stick. Gents. Powered off by Patneski. It'll end up on the wall. Sent around. Daniels out as the penalty over. Bookman seemingly getting held, and we're going to get... And both of them are going to go.
Very unfortunate. 25 just egging on the captain, Bookman, tangling up. Nothing Bookman can do, trying to get him off of him, the stick.
And it seems, I think they're going to both go for holding.
Yeah. Right call. Definitely the right call there.
They are both going to go. I think they just called for fours. I think we're going to get 4 on 4 again.
Wow. Correct on that, Andrew. 4 on 4.
Winning it, Kasivi. Flipping it out there was Patneski. Here come the Blue Devils again. As Daniels loses everything, he goes hard to the wall, and he's going to change immediately. Kasivi sends it in. Roughing is the call, not holding.
Roughing, huh?
In towards the slot. Can't find them. Behind the net, Riffner will collect. Patneski sends that one to Kasivi, who will chip it in a race with Boring. He will elect to let Boring collect. As he'll move it forward, Riffner will allow that to go for icing.
Smart play there. Colonials bringing out, looks like Alex Kasivi. Nope, just
Kasivi's
wanted to
going
do a
to the
little
box.
lap.
I don't know if anyone caught that, but Brock Moroska on the bench was picking up Wade Daniels' gloves with the stick.
Yeah. That was
backup
awesome.
goaltender.
Yeah.
Sent behind. And cleared out. No icing. Golden. Fighting with Fuerst. It'll come out. And here come the Colonials. 2-on-2 as everyone else in the stadium was fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting it out as tension's starting to flare.
Yep.
Coming out with it, the Blue Devils. Over. Barnes. Can't get around Fuerst. Still keeping it gents, though. Moving into the dot. Shot there is tipped wide.
Great defense there by Ferris, putting the body on the line, getting that hit off.
Barnes' shot is tipped as Scarilli is going to take a unnecessary penalty there.
I get sticking up for your goalie. Always have to. But got to have a limit to that to try to get away with it, too. You can stick up for him, but you have to get away with the hit as well. You can't just go in and just lay him out. They will call it all day.
You can't cross-check him in the face either.
Yeah. And then you can't look around with your hands up either. You got to play a little smarter when tensions get high like this because referees are starting to look for that now.
Yeah. They know tensions are getting high, so they're going to
try to control the crowd here.
Yeah. They're going to be looking for the stupid things.
Exactly.
That they wouldn't normally call if a game is not very intense like this.
Correct. Like 5 minutes into the first, they won't call that. They'll give him a little warning, a little talk, nothing crazy, but now looks like the
Colonials go for a timeout.
Colonial timeout, yeah.
Seemingly trying to calm everyone down.
Yeah.
As things are getting a little bit riled.
Yeah. Looks like a Lawrence Tech D1 team just came into this game, sitting down.
Into attendance.
So, yeah, into attendance, and they're making it known. Chants are coming out already.
Similar to what we saw at the beginning of the D1 game last night with
Correct.
the D3 team.
Yeah, they're matching that same energy.
Showing love to their teams.
Yeah, you love to see that, honestly. I'm a little jealous that Colonials don't do that. I think that'd be pretty fun if they did that.
It'd be interesting to see if the D3 team could stick and cheer on the D1 team
exactly.
or any other team.
Correct, yeah. I mean, if all the teams did that, that's your student section right there. I'll make hockey so much more fun for all the players on the ice and off. And you're doing a little 2-for-1 action. You're supporting your other team. I mean, your D1 team and your D4 team, whatever the case is.
Or the
women's
D2 team.
Yeah, I mean, all of them. Make an impact.
13 seconds until the coincidental roughings are set free. Long, Tepsic, and Kloss will be on. Interesting going with two forwards, although Tepsic has played defense in the past.
Yep, he has some experience.
Tepsic will win it to the corner. No one on that side. It'll go down. Zermeno. He's on up to Walsh. Walsh over Peterson. Set free are the two coincidentals. Go behind the net. Rand. Back to the point, back to Rand. Into the slot, they score. Jeff Rand on the power play, and the Blue Devils strike first.
It's a good shot right there. Find that angle on Zukowski. That's really tough, especially when he's playing like this intense of a game. And just sneaks by him. Bottom left, it seemed like. Bottom left corner.
Might have been 5-hole, but
maybe 5-hole. Zukowski's not worried about it. Looked over us, shaking his head. He's cool. He's fine. He's still in.
Colonials need a bounce back.
They do. And also, it's on the power play, too. I mean, you know.
You're not going to have a perfect penalty kill.
Exactly. Correct.
Every game.
Especially for that long as well. Two coincidentals.
As Kasivi screaming about the defense of the Blue Devils in the faceoff, and it comes right to those defensemen. Gents back to the point. Shot there is gloved away by Zukowski. Cleared out by Cooper. Up to Kasivi. Moves it into the slot. Can't find a stick, though.
Kasivi looking really good tonight. Another great opportunity. Just couldn't find the stick of Wade Daniels there.
Walsh absolutely blows up Rogerson, though. Kasivi moves it to Cooper. Cooper's shot. Save made by Foster.
Yeah. This line's looking really good tonight, honestly. Generated some good opportunities. Coming a lot from Kasivi distributing the puck to his line mates.
I wonder if it's a coincidence that the Blue Devils finally get a goal whenever their team's in attendance.
Yeah,
Maybe
really.
they brought the life that they needed.
Yeah, exactly.
One to the wall by Tepsic. Sent around Scarilli. Kloss on the chase. No one can keep it in. Goes past a lot. Pushing forward Fisher as he was changing. Fisher to the point. His shot saved away. Scarilli dancing around. And he will get another penalty for holding.
Rough game from Scarilli. Nothing he can do. It's now his third penalty of the day, and it's 5 minutes left in the second. Referee's really looking at number 23 tonight.
You can't let the Blue Devils get in your head.
Exactly. Colonials bringing out the Vlukman-Daniels PK unit. Behind them, Patninsky and Noah Long. See if they can get another kill.
On the draw. One back by the Blue Devils. Barnes. Into the middle. Back to Barnes. Up to the hash marks. Back to the point. Lozier will just do an area pass, and it goes to Barnes. Back to Gents. Gents will send this one down. Berrettini. Back again. Playing catch with it. Into the middle. Shot is blocked by Patneski.
Way to put the body on the line. Awesome Patninsky blocking two shots right there.
Gents. Across. Lozier. His shot is gobbled by Zukowski and held.
Number 5 doing a little instigating. Referees talking to both players, Patninsky. And Logan Barnes. Logan Barnes had a penalty earlier, correct?
Yes, I think he was coincidental. He had a coincidental one.
Yep.
New unit for the Colonials going on. Killen in on the draw. As far ref telling looks like Zermino and Rogerson back up.
Now they're looking at the face-offs.
Yeah.
Now that Kasivi and
Pointed
other
that
coaches. Yep.
Let's go to Fisher. Down to Zermeno. Back to Fisher. Fisher's shot will go wide. Getting it is Walsh. He'll send it down the corner. Rand. Moves it up. Fisher. Playing catch with the Fisher. Still with it. Shot goes off the glove and over the net. Rand back to Fisher. Peterson to Walsh. Across. Fisher at the point. Loses it. Killen putting on the pressure. Forces a bobble.
Great pressure by Killen right there. Getting that puck out of the zone. Giving Zukowski some time to breathe a little bit.
Rand will drop this one to Walsh. Back to Fisher. Fisher's shot is gloved away by Zukowski.
23 seconds remain on this penalty kill. Penalty kill's been pretty solid, I'd say, today. I mean, they've been looking pretty good.
Newton will lose that draw. It'll go all the way back to Lozier. Over to Barnes. Gents cutting in across to Barnes. Almost caught Zukowski sleeping. He didn't see that pass coming.
Yeah.
Back to the point. Shot there goes wide. Behind the net, Barnes. Over to Gents. Gents down to Barnes. Barnes towards the middle. Barnes' shot there is corralled as Scarelli just barely set free.
Yeah, perfect timing right there. 5-on-5 action now. 3:34 remaining in the second. Zukowski on one knee, showing a little fatigue after 3 power plays this period. 2 or 3.
Yeah. Colonials off that face-off, moving forward with Newton. Newton to Vilkman in the middle. Vilkman drops him to Maraska as it's sent around. Probosi will not pinch as he keeps it in at the line. Vilkman trying to change his angle on the shot. Gets caught up, though. Probosi with another defensive play to keep that one from moving forward.
Couple good plays right there.
Sent down and an icing on the Blue Devils. 3 minutes to go. Offensive zone draw for the Colonials.
Colonials bringing out, looks like their 4th unit, along with Riffner behind them and Fierst.
Off the draw, shot there from Spriegel. Will get blocked as the Blue Devils change it around. Riffner tried to clear. It'll go right to a Blue Devil. Shot there is saved away by Zukowski. Sent up the wall by Fuerst as he will carry. Hit the line, send it in. Sent around. Bad bounce off a skate in front. If a Colonial's there, that's dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Riffner will send it right back where it came from. It'll go to Foster, who will leave it off for Spriegel. Send in front for Lamago. Couldn't find the puck. Over to Fuerst. Can't collect it fully. Sent in. That time by Cerrone. And the Blue Devils will get it out. Cerrone back to Fuerst.
Good work by Cerrone there. Beat him to the puck.
All the way around to Killen. Off the bench. He moves it up to Spriegel. Spriegel's shot saved away Foster.
Good little wrist shot by Spriegel there, trying to go top left on Foster.
Colonials with another turnover off a Blue Devil. Fuerst will try and get it out. Gets bodied, though. Here they come, and a shot there goes wide by Holkamp. Holkamp still with it, fighting with Long. Comes out with it. Leaves it to Barnes at the point. Barnes will rotate down. In, bad angle shot, saves Zukowski. Fuerst doesn't know what it is, will go right back to Barnes. Barnes in, shot, save made, rebound is covered by Zukowski. As we've got some more action going on.
Fierce at the bottom of that. Took a beating there. Getting up a little slow, but dude's a warrior. Shaking it off, skating it off. Hopefully not skating to the box, though.
I think we might have got one each.
Yeah.
Fuerst will go. Barnes will also go. So more coincidentals.
Trying to control the game, the referees are.
Zukowski pointing to his eye. Might have got hit with something. As I think those are the only 2 to go, so we will get 2 coincidental. Well, we'll see if they're coincidental or not, depending on if it's 5-on-5 or 4-on-4. It will be 4s.
Cross-check and roughing.
Zukowski giving a little word to the ref about whatever happened.
Try to see if he can help him out here. If it happens again.
Off the draw. Gents sends it towards the slot for Rand. Still with it is Rand. Gents takes it. Shot, scores. Will Gents will bury that one with 55 on the clock.
Just snuck through there. Couldn't really see what angle. Looked like the far right side of Zukowski. Great goal by Gents there. Selling with the D1 team in the crowd. Zukowski shaking his head. Playing a great game. Faced over at least 35 shots at this point now.
He had 28 in the first.
Yeah, so at least over 35. Could be getting over to the 40 range.
Yeah. Dumped in off the draw. Still 4-on-4. Digging for it in the corner. It'll go over the referee. Moving in. Shot over the net by Fisher. Daniels is going to get another call, as we're going to get a hand pass on the Blue Devils and a Daniels penalty.
Yeah, it was a rough hit right there down here. Daniels probably with the boarding, I'd assume here. Hitting the back? I don't know.
We'll have to. I didn't.
Signal?
That's hit from behind.
Hit from behind. All right.
If what the signal you just did is what they did,
Yeah.
hit from behind. I was checking out the refs to see where they're going to drop this because of a hand pass.
Looks like they don't know either.
It'll be out of the zone. .26 to go in the second period. I know one thing the Colonials got to talk about in the locker room: calming down.
Yeah, discipline. No need to hit everybody. I know tensions are getting high, but, I mean, you're playing on a team here. You don't want to keep taking penalties here. You're on a team.
Blue Devils will circle back. Gents with it. Gents getting momentarily pushed off by Killen. It'll go to Walsh. Back, shot there, saved made. Gents circling in, 5 seconds to go. Across, can't pull the trigger on the one-timer, and that will do it for the second period of play. Lawrence Tech 2, Colonials nothing.
Looks like the referees want the players to.
No, they want. They have to cross pass, and it's getting a little tension, so they don't want them both to cross at the same time.
Yep. Crowd control.
We will step aside for 13 minutes before we come back for the final period of Game 3 of 4 in this weekend series. We'll be back for the third period. Period 3 prepared to begin as we look to our left, and just as our suspicions might have seemed. Oh, wait, never mind. They're coming down this way. That's right. We'll see.
Do a little U-turn.
We'll see.
Looks like it.
It will be.
Yeah.
New goaltender in for the Blue Devils. Noah Miklos will start in the third period for the Blue Devils. And the debate we were having was if Zukowski was going to stay in, because the word coming into the game was that all three goalies were going to play for the Colonials. But you look down the other side, you got number one in the crease.
Yeah, they're still sticking with Zukowski. Maybe Coach Riffner's thought process is, what does this guy have for full 60 minutes of play? See what he's got. Maybe he wants 50 minutes, and they throw in maybe Brock. You never know, Maraska. We don't know any game plan, but Colonial's looking to kill a penalty here.
Well, Noah Mikolas last year was on this Lawrence Tech team, had a 1-0 record, a 2.81 goals against, and an 8.13 save percentage. If I remember correctly doing my research, I think he was the number 3 on this Lawrence Tech team last year, and seemingly is the number 3 again.
Yeah.
Behind Young, who was there last year,
Yep.
and Foster, who is a newcomer to the Blue Devils.
Great game from Foster today.
Yeah, he looked strong.
Yeah.
Surprising that they pulled him with the big 0 on the board.
Exactly. He's probably maybe a little upset, but maybe Lawrence Tech had a game plan from the start of the game, just like Colonials did yesterday.
Or maybe they just trust Mikolas so much that he's going to finish it
Yeah,
for him.
exactly. Let's see what the new kids got.
4-on-3 to start the third period. It'll be taken back by Lozier, pressured by Tepsic. Moves it over to Gents. Gents moves it forward to Rand as the Blue Devils seemingly taking their time a little bit. Rand gets it poked off his stick momentarily. Can't take the shot. And a whistle for the net coming off. Didn't see. Looked like it was the Colonials since they aren't allowed to change.
Yep.
Might have been Zook again.
Yep, just trying to push off.
Jensen on the draw. We won forward. Walsh will move it up the wall. Gents back with it. 21 to go in the coincidentals. Gents at the point. Into the slot shot, saved away by Zukowski.
Big save on the 1T there from Zukowski.
Jensen gloves save made Zukowski in, flashing the leather.
Oh, yeah. A little Shesterkin windmill there at the end. Some attitude at the end of that.
Seven seconds of 4-on-3 until it becomes 5-on-4. One back to the point. Lozier. We'll send this down to the corner. We'll go back up to him. Both parties set free. Gents moves it over. Lozier down to Peterson, and his shot is gobbled by Zukowski.
Down to 34 seconds left on this penalty kill. Looking good so far on the Colonial side. Limiting any scary opportunities. Giving Zukowski a good lane to save any shot opportunities.
One back to the point. Go over to Peterson. Towards the middle. Poked almost out by Vukman.
That was close.
Can't get there. Lozier will move down. His shot will go all the way on wrap around. 15 seconds to go out to play it. Mikolas. Gents. Up the center, 6 seconds. Gents will go behind the net. Pressured by Long. Out to help is Rand. Still with it, he'll go behind the net. Rand towards the middle, will bounce its way to the point. And back to Rand. Poked off by Vukman. Battle in the corner. It'll be behind the net. It'll pop out. Daniels out to play it. He'll flip it up center. And Newton will get it out. Sent back in. Riffner on the chase. Poked forward a little bit, but turned over. Cutting through Daniels. Just can't get through both Blue Devils.
Close there. Blue Devils doing a good job just to swarm any solo RMU player anytime they have it.
Riffner tried to move it over to Cooper. He can't find the stick and sent back towards Zukowski. Patneski dangles but loses it. Shot there goes off the glass. Cleared out Kasivi. It'll go to Barnes. Barnes moving this one forward into the slot. Back pass by Kasivi will be corralled by Zukowski.
Patninsky taking some
exception.
Exception and offense to that little swing at Zukowski at the end. Refs letting it slide. Love to see that. Love seeing a player stick up for goaltender.
Coach wants a word with the ref, screaming about the cross check after. Moving into the draw now. Defensive zone for the Colonials. Back to the point. Shot there by Barnes is corralled by Zukowski as he becomes a tumbleweed.
Yeah, a little bouncing puck there. Did not save that puck there. It's a little scary. Did the right thing. Just put your whole body on that, making sure it didn't bounce away anywhere, rebound anywhere.
Another defensive zone draw for the Colonials. This time, one trying to get it out is Tepsik. It will bounce its way back towards the Colonial net. Trying to dance around Barnes. Can't get it on net. Still with it, the Blue Devils fighting for it. Killen with a strip. Will dump it in, past right. Out to play Mikolas, gives it right to Killen. Tried to wrap it in front, was Kloss. Trying to catch Mikolas off his angle.
Definitely almost did right there. A little scary moment for the Blue Devils.
Long to Killen. He will just dump it in. Mikolas up the wall. It'll go to a Colonial who will send it on net. Barnes sends it the length. Golden dancing around, pushed off by Long. Sent in towards the slot, digging for it. Colonials get it out. As Zukowski's down. I was watching the puck at center ice. Did you see what happened?
I think May called on a Blue Devil here on a goalie interference. I don't know that it could be an air ball, but I am a little confused on this one too.
It looks like it's, my guess, net came off from a Blue Devil.
Okay,
so that's why it's going to be out of the zone.
Gotcha.
Going way wide is Alex Ivanov. Going to meet him is Cerrone. It'll be one straight to Zukowski, who will cover that one immediately.
Got a stick flying through the air there. Believe no Long. Stick checking. Sent a stick into orbit real fast.
Lamago in on the draw against Zermeno. Lamago will win it back to Patneski. Tries to get it to Spriegel. He will flip it out. Sent right back in by the Blue Devils. Patneski tried to find Riffner. It'll go to Spriegel instead, who will send it right back to Riffner. Back to Patneski. Tries to go the distance to Spriegel. Can't find him. Chipetta. Bounced it off the wall. No one there. Race for it is Riffner, as he'll have to beat out the icing. Body's digging for it. Hit thrown. 3 Colonials digging for that puck. Patneski will kick it over. Cerrone with it. Cerrone tried to go back to Patneski. He decided to leave it off of Riffner, but Riffner was not ready for it.
He was not. Wasn't expecting that one.
Patneski off the wall, bounces off Cerrone, so stays in the zone before Cerrone gets it out. Barnes will send it in. Patneski back. Backhand clearing attempt. Cerrone fans on it. Barnes moving in towards the slot. Can't find a stick. Walsh gets it along the wall. Still with it. Into the slot shot. Over the net by Jentz.
Those slot one-timer shots are a little scary. Blue Devils have got a little click going on right now.
Dancing with it behind the net. Fighting for it. Couple Colonials collide. That one will go out. and cleared for an icing.
Blue Devils just knocking on the door of this Colonial defense right here. Zukowski coming up top on a lot of these, but definitely some sketchy scenarios past a couple minutes here. Hopefully they can try to get a little transition to the O-zone instead of just a dump.
The Blue Devils defense doing a good job stopping them from just walking into the zone.
Definitely.
So they got to figure out what to do. Blue Devils once again trying to cheat their way closer to the circle.
Colonials not a fan of it.
And another penalty upcoming on the Colonials. Patneski will be the guilty party for a cross check.
A lot of arguing on the ice right now. Both parties not happy. Patninsky to the box, like Andrew said. Very not disciplined play right there. Getting emotions getting ahead of him there. Colonials going to the penalty kill once again.
Off the draw. We'll go back. Shot there. Will go just wide.
Puck cleared out.
Cooper on the chase.
Cooper applying some pressure.
Sent in at the line by Peterson. Sent back the length of the ice, though, by the Colonials. Killen. Peterson will move that one forward. It'll make its way to Rand. Walsh. Jumps around a defender. Still trying to get to the puck. Couple Colonials digging for it and sent the length of the ice by Cooper.
Nice. Great work from the Colonial penalty kill here.
Nicholas moves that up quickly. Peterson, his shot over the net. And kept in at the line, though, by the Blue Devils.
Great keep on the Blue Devils there.
Sent across. Barnes. Shot. Save made. Rebound is loose. Still digging for it. Getting it out is the Colonials. Shot there. Save made. Zukowski on his butt.
Wow, what a save by Zukowski.
No stick for Zukowski currently. Across. Peterson. Couldn't shoot with a Colonial diving across and taking off the net. And a little bit of more extracurricular with Scarilli. We'll see what transpires from all of this. Bookman talking to Scarilli.
Good captainship
as he's going to go to the box. Fourth penalty of the day for Scarilli. Oh, never mind. He thought he was going to get called.
Yeah, good.
Ending up, he's just going to go take a seat on the bench.
That is good. A little random stat of the day from Adam Scarilli's end here, but I believe he has 14 penalty minutes in the last 2 games. And this game's not even finished yet.
Yeah.
Got a 4-minute yesterday and a 2, and then 3 penalties already today. Could have been the 4th. Luckily, the referee decided to tuck the whistle away. Let number 23 play a little bit more on the ice.
The 2 referees talking together in front of the bench. Someone is in the box. Oh, wait, no, there was already a penalty.
Yeah, Patninsky. Yep. 36 seconds remain on that penalty.
Yeah. It's almost killed. Is Coach Riffner going to get a talk from the ref? Maybe an explanation of something.
Maybe a warning.
Maybe. After so much, you'd think there'd already be a warning.
Yeah, true. Maybe next time's an ejection on Scarilli's part.
Or maybe a warning about the net coming off.
True. Could have been, yes, correct on that too. which really isn't Zukowski's fault at all.
I mean, that one might have been. He just kind of dived towards the post.
That one definitely, yeah.
He was trying to stop a rebound, but he did dive into the post. As we're still getting some conversation between the refs, as there's now someone in the box for Lawrence Tech and Colonials.
Yeah.
Really is in the box.
All right.
And, unsportsmanlike, given to whoever's in the box for the Lawrence Tech.
Yeah.
He was just given an unsportsmanlike. I do believe that is a 30 number, so it's either Giordano or Gents.
Gotcha.
Believe it will be Gents, because I do see Giordano on the bench. So
Okay,
Gents is in the box, gets a misconduct as well. Unsportsmanlike, sorry.
Yep.
I believe that's what the hands on the shoulders is.
Yeah.
Or the hips.
So. Hips, yeah. Yep.
Lawrence Tech.
Long talk here.
Lawrence Tech coach not happy. This has been a long pause here.
Yeah. The referee show now. A little intermission here. A little mini intermission.
We'll get the penalties here. So Gents did get a 10-minute, but so did Scarilli, so they both got him.
So they're both basically done for the rest of this game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does the 2 minutes go in after the 10? So is it 12 total? Okay, 10 total.
10-minute does not stack on anything.
Gotcha.
2 2s would stack.
Okay.
A 2 and a 10 would not.
Gotcha.
They're allowed to add someone in 2 minutes, but he will come out at about the 2.5 mark in the third.
Yeah. $36 left on the penalty kill for the Colonials. A lot has happened in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Puck has finally dropped.
And out of the zone, it does go.
A little juggling act.
Barnes drops that one to Loisier. Over Berrettini. Colonials get that one out and on net for Nicholas. Going to be moved over to Lozier as he's pressured by Daniels. Moved forward. Greer. He gets taken down by Daniels.
Big hit there from Daniels.
Back
Something
to 5 on 5.
needs. Little jump start.
Sent around. Nicholas will leave it behind for Lozier. He's pressured by Newton. Peels off, and now Bookman on the pressure. Barnes. Moving forward. Tries to dance around. He can't, and it'll be sent around. Towards the slot shot there. Goes just wide off the stick of Berrettini.
Scary chance right there.
Centering pass. Gets broken up. Rogerson behind the net now. Doesn't have any help. 2 Blue Devils on him. Looping back out to the point. Greer will pass that one along into the slot. Man's taken down. Greer spin around shot. Won't go. As everyone piling on top of Zukowski now. Can't get cleared out as the Colonials. Bookman diving. Can't get it out. Then they will on the own volition of Greer. Maybe a little bit of an influence by Bookman.
Definitely. Great effort there by Bookman. Laying the full body out there, trying to clear that puck, and evidently does.
Maraska with a little help gets that one out with Kloss. Or with Tepsic. Dancing through Long. Up to Maraska.
Nice little move there by Noah Long.
Out to the point. Kloss. Fires, is blocked by Tepsic. It'll go down. Kept in Patneski. His shot is blocked. Kept in before going back to the Blue Devils. Patneski gets it. and we'll move it to long. 10 minutes to go in the third period. Patneski over. Tepsik bounced it off the wall and goes to Killen.
Nice little neat pass there by Tepsik.
Killen tries to pass that one back to Kloss. Wasn't ready for it. Peterson tried to pass that one over to his man, but he was changing, and Killen, almost cutting free, sends it into the bench.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was a close. That would have been a little opportunity by the Colonials there. Killen and Kloss looking pretty nice. Couldn't connect on a couple of plays, but down the road, I mean, that could be some potential down the road for some goals. Some nice looking goals.
Peterson back to grab it. Moves this one over to Boring. And up again. Cutting through, another Colonial penalty upcoming. This one for a hook. Back to the point. Shot by Boring goes way wide. Kept in by Peterson. His shot is blocked. Rebound. They score!
Wow. Between the legs goal there.
Between the legs of him and Zukowski.
Yeah.
I believe that's going to be Josh Peterson? No. Jeff Rand.
Jeff Rand.
Gets his second of the night.
It's been hot tonight. See what the Colonials are thinking on the other end here. Doesn't look like a goalie change because now we're in the 50-minute mark of this game. Still electing not to put in. It looks like
it's
Pickle.
Close. Well, Pickles had his helmet on the whole game.
Okay, yep.
Some goalies elect to put a ball cap. Some keep
Yep.
their helmet on for protection.
Gotta love Brock Maraska's little backwards ball cap.
Colonials now in a 3-0 hole. Got to find a way to dig themselves out. Off the draw. Cooper can't get there. Fisher tries to get around Riffner. It'll be left. Berrettini back to the point. His shot, save made, rebound, diving for Zukowski, but Kasivi able to get it out. And for an icing.
Zukowski, those last-minute saves, they've been pretty nice. But when the stick gets loose, it's always a little scary for the goaltender. Thankfully, Riffner on the other end helped him get a stick back. Nothing crazy or scary was going to happen down there, but a little sportsmanship. Love to see it from your defenseman.
Off the draw, Zukowski will come all the way out, take out Riffner, and a whistle.
Smart by Zukowski now. Get a little line change. Fatigue defenseman off. As Long and Rogerson hop back on the ice.
Long will clear it out immediately. On the rush is Cooper. Moving in. Amir Cooper. Save made by Mikolas.
Great pass by Noah Long just to clear it. And Cooper right there. Very close. Great save on the other end by the Blue Devils.
Yeah, I believe first save of the game.
Yeah.
For Mikolas.
That would sound right.
And thrown right in. It's been 12 minutes, but
still cold. I mean, 12 minutes just standing. Blue Devil's been on the power play for majority of this period, so he hasn't faced a lot of action at all.
Yeah. Off the draw, trying to win it forward. A save made on Vukman and covered.
That was close. Captain Vukman nodding his head. He thought could sneak through there.
Vukman on the draw back. Rogerson shot is blocked. Newton can't get to it, and a cover by Mikolas.
Well, change of the tide here now. Colonials starting.
Couple offensive zone draws in a row.
Yeah. Captain Vukman, one of those specialties face-offs. What he's known for in this group.
Barnes will get it out. And here comes Doltman. He'll leave that one for Holtkamp. Behind the net to Barnes. Barnes loses it on the, as the Colonials call, home ice advantage spot. at the doors.
Yeah.
Bookman getting dragged away from the puck. And here come the Blue Devils. Dancing around. Poked away, though, by Long. Bookman tried to move that one to Newton. Just couldn't get there. Icing on the Colonials.
Almost a nice play there. Great defense by number 5 on the Blue Devils. Just being in the right spot there, intercepting the pass. Almost creating a scary opportunity for the Blue Devils.
In on the draw. Winning it is Bookman. As the Colonials will get a power play the first time in a while.
Yeah, definitely. Need that right now if they want any sort of a comeback. This will definitely help it. Been looking good for the last minute and a half. Hopefully they can carry that momentum into this power play.
Holding is the call. Tommy Walsh will be the one to go. Colonials need a change of momentum fast, and this power play could be the key.
Yeah, exactly what they need.
Daniels can't win the draw, though. Trying to get it out is right. It'll make its way out. Riffner keeps it in at the line. Patneski dancing around. And it is cleared out by Golden.
Looks like Colonials throwing Patninsky on the left wing now. Try to generate some offense.
Patneski tried to get back to Riffner, blows a tire, and back to center they go. Long. Can't get it out. Greer will pressure. Riffner out. Riffner with speed. Drops this one to Long. Long to distance, Patneski. He'll chip it in. Peterson sends it the length of the ice. The defenseman changing for the Colonials, so they're back to get there already. 1 minute to go on the power play.
Now Rogerson and Tepsic coming in at defense.
Tepsic with it. Dances around one Blue Devil. Moves it to Patneski. Offsides are the Colonials. And they don't like the call.
Yeah, I don't know about that call either. I feel like Patninsky crossed the line before Daniels did there. Refs see it better though. They are on the ice. I am not misjudging their statements and calls. Gotta respect them.
Off the draw, one forward by Kasivi. It'll be over to Killen. He can't beat Barnes to the puck. Sent the distance. Zukowski will move it over to Rogerson. Rogerson taking his time before dumping it in. It'll go onto the back of the net. Poked off. Barnes will send it the length while tumbling down. 18 seconds to go on the power play. Zukowski moves it quickly. Killen will take it right back into his own zone. Back to Tepsic. 5 seconds left. Tepsic bounces it off the wall to Kasivi. Makes a move. Moving in. Scores! Alex Kasivi snipes it top corner on Nicholas, and it's a 2-goal game.
That was disgusting by Alex Kasivi. What a goal. Move at the blue line, gets past the defender, goes top left on the Blue Devils goaltender. Great goal right there. Exactly what this Colonial team needs.
Colonials show they aren't out of it yet. They're still treading water. And they hopefully that puts them in a full-blown speed sprint.
Exactly. Hopefully.
Or swim sprint. That's what I meant.
Momentum switching up here. Hopefully Colonials can hold on to it.
Off the wall, poked forward by Spriegel. Cleared to the wall. Fighting for it and chipped out by Christopher on the race, and an icing for the Blue Devils.
Lamongo taking the ozone draw here. Lined up with Spriegel and Cerrone. Backed up by Riffner and Patninsky.
Patninsky will get the lone assist on the Kasivi goal. Lamongo wins that draw. It'll go back to Patninsky. His shot is tipped, but wide by Spriegel. Still in the zone are the Colonials. Clearing attempt won't go. Cerrone tries to keep it in. It'll be kept in by Riffner, though. Riffner can't get around the defenseman in Boring. Spriegel in. Back for Miklas. And then out by Christopher. He will just send it around. 4:41 to go. Colonials take advantage of the bounce again off the Zamboni doors. Let the Blue Devils take it right back and chip it in deep. Back to get it, Rogerson. Moves that one to Cooper. Cooper gets around one. Tries to move that one up to Cerrone. Can't find him. Daniels on the pressure. Almost forced a turnover. Turnover at the line, though. Colonials still with life. Sent around by Barnes. Chipping is Rogerson. Kept in at the line. Daniels. Shot. Save made. Miklas. Under 4 minutes to go now. 3-1 score.
Good little shift there by Wade Daniels right there. Causing some turnovers. Shooting the puck. Good save by good glove save there by Blue Devils, but still an ozone draw. Kasivi now out in the ice.
Out to Kerry Lozier. He's getting chased by Cooper. Gets around Kasivi. And on long will stop that. Behind the net. Zimeno towards the point. Pokes off that one and sent over the net. Kasivi tries to clear. Can't get so. Daniels blocks that one. Puck comes out before it's sent in by Lozier. Rogerson throws a little reverse, but kept in again. Kasivi can't get it out either. He pokes it away from Dolman, though. Behind the net. Towards the slot. Winds up, fires over the net. Rebound is available, digging for it. And the net comes off again.
Oh, those pegs down there. A little shaky. Exactly 3 even remaining in the third.
Colonials looking for one more spark to get 2 more.
Yeah. Need a goal in a minute and a half. 2 goals in a minute and a half each.
Another weird bounce goes the Colonials' way to Long. Long in on net, saved away by Miklas. Colonials going for a change. Barnes circles around. Gets taken off the puck by Kloss, and a big hit thrown, and that might do it for the Colonials. Patninsky will go. .232 to go, and have to kill 2 minutes of a penalty.
Patninsky and Skrilly, unfortunately, seems to be getting targeted by the referees tonight, just letting the emotions get to them at certain points of the game. Very unfortunate penalties.
I might have been wrong. It looks like Skrilly is not ready to come back out in 5 seconds, so he might have to serve another 2.
Oh, yeah. Blue Devil looks to
be ready.
Yeah. Very interesting.
But he got a 10 and 2 as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So we'll have to see in a couple seconds. Cleared out by Kloss. Peterson will drop it. Fisher. Dancing in. Can't get past Riffner. Puck is bouncing and kept in. Riffner now realizing they need to act quickly.
Yes. Doing the right thing, trying to move the puck up.
unable to find a dance partner, so has to dump it. Rand will send it behind to Fisher. As time is very quickly expiring here. Carrying in Zermeno. He'll move it to Rand. Rand getting pressured by Killen. He'll go behind Zermeno. Zermeno sends the pass to Rand.
Penalty halfway killed now.
Blue Devils seemingly content to not really take any shots at all this power play.
Yeah.
Kept in at the line. Walsh into the slot. Rand's shot will go off the glass and hits the netting. 1:11 to go in the game.
Need a shorthanded goal here if you're a Colonial fan. Blue Devils trying to slow down the pace of the game. Colonials just need one breakthrough pass and could be a whole different game in the last minute. Minute 11.
Blue Devils seemingly, as we said, content just letting this time roll. At the line, Barnes sends it down. Tried to find Barnes again. His pass will miss. Barnes seemingly in a little pain there, holding his shoulder.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't see when that happened. Turning around Lozier. Under a minute to go. He will break in. Shot there. Goes over the net. Save made. Zukowski on the rebound and covered. 9 seconds till Patineski's free. I believe 16 until Scarilli and Gents are sent free.
All right. Long period for Scarilli.
Off the draw, Kasivi. Can't clear that one out. Peterson's shot is saved away by Zukowski. 2 seconds until Patineski sent free.
Blue Devils still sticking with their game plan, just trying to slow down the pace of the game, trying to just get out of this game with no injuries or anything like that. Colonials still sending their top guys out there, so they're still trying to fight back and win this one.
Behind the net, in front, blocked away and covered by Zukowski. What a great diving effort. I believe that was Kloss. Oh, Kasivi, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the 0.
Oh, yep. It's one or two. One or two of them. Literally one or two, I guess. But
and Scarilli and Gent sent free. So no one in the penalty box for the current time. I was going to say for the rest of the game, but that may change.
Yeah, really.
Although at this point, they might send him to the locker room.
Get in the showers early.
Behind the net. Taking it out. Trying to chip it free is Cooper. It'll be sent back in. Sent around behind by Holkamp. Still fighting for it. 8 seconds to go. And they're going to elect to end this game. The Blue Devils will take game 3 of 4 against the Colonials. 3-1. Colonials holding off better than they did yesterday, but still dropping this game.
Definitely a major improvement from yesterday. Yesterday's 8-1 loss was a little shaky. Played the first half of that game yesterday well, but they played fully through this game pretty well, limiting the Blue Devils to 3 goals, scoring 1. Alex Kasivi with a nice goal assisted by Patininski. Zukowski played the full game. Wasn't expecting to, but expecting Brock Maraska and the other backup goalie Pickle to play. Zukowski getting all 60 minutes today and looking really good, facing over probably 55 shots, 50 shots. He faced 28 in the first period, so that didn't stop with all the Blue Devil power plays. So,
but eerily similar to last weekend. the D1 team's first weekend. They kind of got thrown in against Canisius and lost bad on the first game. The second game was real close.
Yeah.
And that's what it was here. They kind of got – it wasn't very close, the game on Friday. Today, it's a really close game, and they're in it till the end.
Yeah, I agree.
So for game number 3 of 4, that will be it. We will be back in hopefully an hour, but there may be a little pushback. Game beforehand running a little late, I believe, on the other rink.
Could be around 6 o'clock-ish.
Could be around 6.
Lull, yeah.
But between an hour and an hour and a half, we will be back for the D1 Colonials with their revenge game against Lawrence Tech on the D1 side. We will be back at some point for that game.